Hey everyone, let's talk about the Custard Protocol series by Gail Carriger. This is the third finished series she wrote in the Parasol Protectorate universe. It's hard to talk about this series without talking about the others and without spoilers. So I'm gonna do my best, which makes it a lot vague. But let's set the universe first. Gail Carriger created a steampunk Victorian London where supernatural creatures like werewolves and vampires are part of the society. They're out in the open, they're not hunted, they're actually very important to the society, and they just live among normal humans. The first series introducing this world is the Parasol Protectorate series, which are the adventures of preternatural Alexia Tarabotti. A preternatural is basically a person that cancels out supernatural abilities. So if Alexia touches a supernatural being, they become human. The Parasol Protectorate series could be categorized as adult romance because we follow only adults. The second series she wrote in this world is the Finishing School series, which is a YA series set in the time before the Alexia Tarabotti adventures. In here we follow a finishing school, which is basically an airship where young ladies learn how to be young ladies and maybe some spying. Yes. This is more YA, but it also has a lot more steampunk mechanical attributes. The series we want to talk mostly about today is the Custard Protocol series, which is set after Alexia Tarabotti's adventures. Gail Carriger also wrote a lot of novellas about some of the side characters. These are set between the Finishing School and the Custard Protocol series. Now, why is all of that important? Because everything is connected. We have characters from the Finishing School in the Parasol Protectorate and the Custard Protocol series. Since the Parasol Protectorate series was written first, I would recommend starting there. To read the Custard Protocol series, you should have read the Parasol Protectorate to understand more about the characters, about their relations, and about the things they reference. It is not exactly necessary to have read all the other novellas and the Finishing School series. While the Custard Protocol series will spoil a lot in the Parasol Protectorate series, it will not really spoil that much about the storyline in the Finishing School. And the Finishing School, even though it is set before the Parasol Protectorate, in my point of view, it spoils some little things, not important things, for the Parasol Protectorate series. But that just may be because I read the Parasol Protectorate first, of course, and recognized a few of the characters mentioned and things that happen in the Finishing School. It might not be that immense, actually, if you read it the other way around. But the Custard Protocol series centers around a group of early 20s. They're friends, and they're all the offspring of characters from the Parasol Protectorate series. So that alone already could be considered a spoiler about what happened there. So I'm going to be vague about who their parents are, their connections to the Parasol Protectorate, and their special abilities or whatever they have. But what's the Custard Protocol series about? It's basically this group of friends on an airship going out, exploring the world, discovering new supernatural creatures and cultures. They gather new friends, they fall in love, and they find out who they are, what they like, and what they want to do with their lives. Doesn't sound so bad, does it? What I really like about the Custard Protocol series is that it's somewhere in between the series adult romance and fun young adventure. There are 4 books in total in the Custard Protocol series. The first 2, Prudence and Imprudence, are written from the point of view and centering around Rue as our main character. She's the lady captain of the airship, and she really needs to deal with who she is, her parents, her relationship, and discovering falling in love. And she's very experimental and wild. I really like her character. I really like the stories about her evolving and with her friends, the romance, everything. In Competence, we shift our focus away from Rue towards Primrose, her best friend. And we get things more from her perspective, we get to know more about her, and we also see her falling in love and struggling with the things that she has to deal with falling in love, mainly connected to the person who she's falling in love with. In the last book, Reticence, we have another shift in perspective. We see everything from Percy's eyes, who's Primrose's twin brother, and he also falls in love, which is very surprising, as especially for Percy. And it's so much fun to read about it and see him struggling, and getting to know him more and more throughout the series was actually a lot of fun. In the first book, I really didn't like him that much. He was rather annoying, which is his character trait. He is annoying. But you get to know him better and you get to like him more and more. And in this one, he's just so adorable. Like I said before, the Custard Protocol is also about being out on adventures, traveling throughout the world and discovering new supernatural creatures. I really enjoy this part of the series as well, but I think the main focus is on the characters, on them growing up, on them being friends and interacting with each other, on them falling in love and dealing with society's expectations and everything. If you know Gail Carriger at all, you know that love can happen to anyone in her series, no matter what shape, size, gender, societal stand, or whatever you are. Everyone is in danger of falling with everyone else, no matter if society agrees with that or not. And that's what makes it so lovable. Her whole world centers around love, and it doesn't matter what shape it comes in. And the diversity of relationships in the Custard Protocol series alone is rather interesting and fun to read about. You really root for these characters. You really feel with these characters, with their struggles and their worries and everything around that. And around that, you get a fun adventure of traveling around the world. I have to admit, for me, the stories where they go and do their missions are a little bit more in the background. I really enjoy diving into the characters' romances a lot more. Okay, it's very hard to say anything else without spoiling everything about all the series. So let's talk about Gail Carriger's universe. Have you read anything? Are you curious about anything? Have you read the Parasol Protectorate or the Custard Protocol series? Anything. Let's talk steampunk, Gail Carriger, and romance. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.